Hello, my wonderful people. Good afternoon, good evening, depending where you are hearing me. Happy Sunday to you all. So, in this video, I want to talk about President of America, Joe Biden. Earlier today, he tweeted, let me read it. My fellow Americans, over the past 3.5 years, we have made a great progress as a nation. Today, America has the strongest economy in the world. We have made historical investment in rebuilding our nation, in lowering prescriptions drug costs for seniors, and in expanding affordable health care to a record number of Americans. We have provided critical needed care to millions veterans exposed to toxic substances, passed the first gun safely law in 30 years, appointed the first African American woman to the Supreme Court, and passed the most significant climate legislation in the history of the world. America has never been better positioned to lead than we are today. I know none of this could have been done without you, the American people. Together, we overcome a once in a century pandemic and the worst economic crisis since the Great Depression. We have protected and preserved our democracy, and we have revitalized and strengthened our alliance around the world. It has been the greatest honor of my life to serve as your president, and while it has been my intention to seek re-election, I believe it is the best interest of my party and the country for me to stand down and to focus slowly on fulfilling my duty as a president for the remainder of my term. I will speak to the nation later this week in a more detail about my decision. For now, let me express my deepest gratitude to all those who have worked so hard to see me re-elected. I want to thank Vice President Kamala Harris for being an extraordinary partner in all this work. And let me express my heartfelt appreciation to American people for the faith and trust you have placed in me. I believe today what I always have that there's nothing America cannot do. When we do it together, we just have to remember we are the United States of America. What a great world. This is coming out from a president that loves his citizens. This is coming out from a president that knows that the people are the government. This is coming out from a president that believes in his citizen and that respect his citizen. This is coming out from a president that knows that he is a public servant, that he is working for the people, not like our country president that believe that the people are their servants, while they are the ogas at the top. You see, what he had just said that he did in America in the 3.5 years, because the 3 years are just passed, they are preparing for another election now. Can Buhari that ruled Nigeria for 8 years, can he come out and write this tweet that this is what he has done in Nigeria, the progress in Nigeria? I remember the audio aircraft they brought to Nigeria. I've never seen where the FCC is, whether they are dealing with the case, and I don't know. I think I've never seen it online. Or maybe I didn't know. I'll go and search for it to see whether they are doing anything to that man that brought Ethiopia Airline. People were showing it, I think it was David Udeyin that exposed this, where they were painting the aircraft and putting Nigeria's name. People were saying this aircraft is not for Nigeria, it's an audio aircraft. They brought it 2 days before he left. And the moment Tinubu came in, that was the end of the aircraft. We didn't hear anything about it again. And they spent billions of naira on that aircraft. So, my dear people, when I was praising him, I said, this guy has done well. Then another tweet just came. And I said, wow. Let me read it. My fellow Democrats, I've decided not to accept the nomination and to focus all my energies on my duty as a president for the remainder of my term. My very first decision as a party nominee in 2020 was to pick Kamala Harris as my vice president, and it has been the best decision I have made. Today, I want to offer my full support and endorsement for Kamala to be the nominee of our party this year. Democrats, it is time to come together and beat Trump. Let's do this. Wow. Wow. Kudos to President Joe Biden. How many Africa, I'm not talking of Nigeria, I'm talking of the entire Africa president. How many of them can step down to say maybe they have some issue, maybe some health issue? Because lately we see that President Joe Biden is not doing too well. How many of them, or maybe because he's old, how many of them will say, okay, because I'm old now, let me just step down for my vice? How many Africa presidents, how many can do this? How many? And they said that we are in democracy. This is the true picture of democracy. This is democracy, not the one they are practicing in Nigeria. It's not even a democracy. I don't even know the name to call it. It's worse than military regime. What they are doing, what they are practicing. People cannot talk. If you talk, they pick you up. Just look at now. People are hungry. People are saying, okay, we have to go out to take a placard and say, let's end bad government. The next thing is to say it is Obi. It's Obi and the supporters that are doing this. You see? It's Obi. But when Bola Tinubu came out during Jonathan, it was not Obi that sent him to come out. That time, because Jonathan wanted to increase for 10 naira. He came out. Even Pastor Debo, all of them came out to say, no, enough is enough. But now everybody keep quiet. Now the citizens want to take their destiny into their hand. They are saying it is Obi. That Obi should be arrested. You see? See what a president that loves his country, that loves his people, that loves his citizens, that wants the goodness of his citizen. See what he wrote. And see the way he just stepped down and said, no, I can't continue this. I'm getting old. I'm old now. Let me leave it. Delay this for someone that is more younger than me. Kudos to President Joe Biden. God bless him. You see, this end bad government that you people are afraid of, the Senate, the lawmakers, the president, and all those Bayo and Onuga that are coming out to be ranting, to be coming saying different things that one day, monkey will go back and not go return. One day, people will come out. They will say, person cannot buy twice. At least, people are buying now. You see people jumping inside the river. You see people doing different kinds of things because they are tired. one day, people will come out and say, enough is enough. That time, they will not even plan it. Not this one that are planning. They won't plan it. One person will just come out. The whole nation will just start and begin to say enough is enough. Because when you push somebody to the wall, there's nothing they can do. Because like this now, they are pushing Nigeria to the wall. I rest my case. Thank you, my people. Please share this video. Share this video. Like, comment, and share. Thanks for watching. God bless you. Bye-bye for now. Bye.